a bit as well, a really cool hip-hop band from LA called Dilated Peoples. Let's start with the story of Richie Hawtin. Sometimes works under the name Plastic Man. He's a DJ, he's a producer, and his cat is known all over the globe. So when you've got that kind of notoriety and you're bringing in big bucks to spin on the ones and twos, where does he choose to live? Windsor. Larissa Gulka finds out why.
Why do you stay here in Windsor? What do you like about it?
That's a hard question. I ask myself that every time I come back from overseas. What am I still doing here? But I do. I like the quietness. I like being. Like it's normal here. It's like I'm normal. Everyone's normal. It's not like you don't get wrapped up in the whole musical scene and the whole club thing, the whole party thing, which would probably happen if I was in London or New York, and I get work done. That's my house.
This is your house?
Yeah.
Cool. You really don't like people, do you?
No. Generally I like people, but
It's that other half side of your personality.
Exactly. This is Larissa trying to get into my studio.
So Richie, this is your studio. Are you gonna let me in?
No, definitely not. I told
Why
you.
not?
I told you on the phone before we even agreed to the interview that you weren't going to get in. And like a good interviewer, you've still been trying all day. It's not going to happen.
Wait a minute. That's your entire record collection right there?
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a broken record collection right now. These are my normal record crates, and one of the things that we have to do to be able to use Final Scratch, the computer system I'm using, is to get all the music that I'm playing into the computer.
Right.
So some producers and some of my friends are sending me CDs, so that's really quick.
Right.
But other than that, all the new records I'm buying, every time I come back from a trip, we go through the record crates, find the new records, and then record them into the computer. What I started to do was go through a number of my favorite records, about 150 records, and just start to listen to them and try to figure out which components I thought were really kind of the most necessary. If I had to pick out one loop which defined a record, maybe it was a bass line, maybe it was like a really distinct hi-hat pattern, which would it be? And started to make a catalog of those pieces, and then started to create a whole new album out of just those pieces I'd use.
How do you like it, Richie Hawtin?
I love Richie Hawtin. He's the shit.
Was Richie one of those kids that would take apart machines and play with buttons all the time?
Never broke any toys, either of them. So no, they had lots of toys. They had Meccano, they had Lego. So I guess in that respect, yes, they did make up things and take them apart.
I've seen you out at 5 in the morning taking tickets at Richie's parties. So what makes you want to get involved with that kind of thing?
Why not? Probably because I get asked to do it. So
Do you like the music though?
I don't dislike it.
How many records do you figure are here?
I don't know. Well, there's records here. There's records at the other place, at the other office now. So there's probably 10 or 15,000 records. And yeah, it's.
Do you do anything half-assed?
Well, I don't know. It's maybe. See, it's funny. I'm the minimalist with an overabundance of everything, right? So it makes no sense.
Do you know what this piece is called?
I knew you were going to ask me that.
You don't know, do you?
I don't.
Oh.
We were going to have a little tag right here.
Right.
But I don't. But that is one of my brother's Matthew's pieces.
theory on minimalism?
My theory on minimalism. Oh no, again. I thought it was gonna be easy questions today.
Are you kidding? Come on.
I think it's really the balance between, you know, the necessary and the unnecessary, because a lot of people seem to want to either understate things or overstate things, and it's very easy to do both. It's very easy to give people too much information, and it's very easy to give people too little, where they just don't get the idea that you're trying to get across to them. And I think that's what my brother's paintings are trying to find a balance in between, and what my music is, so that there is an understanding there, but some type of freedom within that understanding for the viewer or for the listener.
Get some girls, get some cars.
He's also hooked up, obviously, with Gorillas and Deltron 3030.